Let me start recording the session. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to have another session with you about uh, skills for job. And in this session unfortunately, some of our audiences couldn't um, uh, become online, and they will watch our video because now we are recording the session, and we will send all of the registered participants the video link, and some of them can use this webinar offline. As I understand, it's easier for most the people in this country to use offline internet for this kind of webinars. And also we are trying to know the best way to continue our way. And today I want to tell you something about the free ways that you can follow to learn some skills. And if the result will be as we supposed, then this kind of webinars will be continuous, and we will continue this kind of webinars to different skills, and to learning different skills for different jobs. Also here today we have a special guest from my country, from Iran. Mohammad Shekari is a professional person in many IT skills, and if it will be the result be as we wish, then Mohammed will have a webinar for us about making designing a website with WordPress. So we are welcoming to your opinions about this kind of webinars in the future. So I want to start my speech with some graphs. Let me share with you my screen. Okay. Okay, look at this graph. It's the average income of two countries, India and Uganda. You can see from about 70 years ago, more than 70 years ago. Here you can see, let me, the start of y-axis, x-axis in this plot is the year that the Second World War finished. Approximately the year of finishing Second World War. At that situation, you can see the economic position of India and Uganda. Approximately, they are the same. But you can see after maybe 30 years, India is growing and growing up, and the average income in India is increasing. And now when we look at this graph, we see a heavy gap between India and Uganda. India is $7,000 per person, but in Uganda it's less than $2,000 per person. But when we look to the past, about 70 years ago, we can see the situation of India is below Uganda. As you know, India and Uganda has the same background because of the uh, uh, British government It was in India and also in Uganda. And as you know, the English language is very common in India and Uganda. The people can speak English very well. So I think you can think about the way that India is following, and it's very good for us to think about the way that India passed, how they made their country more rich, and what we can do if we want to get some lessons from the development of India. Sorry, I'm not looking at the. Uh huh. Maybe I can. Uh huh. Is it better, Mohammed? Uh huh. Okay, thanks. So I want to tell something about the way that India is passing in this 3, 4, or 7 decades. The people in India, they can speak English very well, and also they are talented people. Anywhere in the world, the people are talented. They can learn everything, and it's not so hard for everyone to pass some courses. At least nowadays we can have all of the courses. We have online courses on internet, and it's accessible for everyone. Everyone who can visit YouTube website can learn, and it's very easy for everyone. No one can say, okay, I'm a poor person and I cannot learn any new skills, and I cannot go to university. Okay, you cannot go to university, but you can watch YouTube. It's free. It's very easy for you because as you know, maybe it's not easy for you to buy a very high level internet anytime, but it's possible, for example, for some place, for some families with together to buy some domestic internet with reasonable price, and then you can use, for example, YouTube and other websites. I want to tell you something about this point of view. The people in India nowadays, many people in India, they are working with the same skills that is necessary for everyone all around the world. For example, someone in US need, for example, medical reports, and in India there are many doctors. They have good abilities, but with a little uh, lower income. So the people in US, when they go to the doctor and they need a report, they send this report to India, and a person in India write the report and send it back to US. It's a very good situation for both of them, in India and in US, because the person in US will pay a little money than the usual, and the person in India will earn more money. It's about a doctor, but I'm not talking just about this kind of activities. Most of the jobs nowadays, there are IT jobs, and most of them, for example, programming and designing a website and something like that. And this kind of skills, they are accessible for anyone. For example, look at this website. It's coursera.org. Coursera.org. You want to know something, for example, about, for example, marketing. Do you hear me? If yes, please write something in the chat box, then I will continue my speech. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Okay, Mr. Usman. Okay. Osman. Osman, please could you turn off your microphone? Thanks, thanks. Okay, dear friends, I was talking about this website. For example, this is coursera.org. Here you can search the skill that you want to learn. And for example, I searched here marketing. And you can see some courses, introduction to marketing, digital marketing, the strategy of content marketing. And as you can see, the lecturers are in the high level situation. As you can see, the lecturers are in the high level situations. For example, University of Pennsylvania, and here University of Illinois, and also London Business School. And you can see the best universities and colleges around the world, and you can use these courses free. If you want to have some certification, yes, you need to pay money, but at the most of the time you don't need to the certification. You just need to pass this quality, this skill and this course, and then you can find a job with this skill. No one asks you to have an official certification. You can tell them, okay, I passed this skill on Coursera, or also in another websites. Here you can search, for example, I searched best websites for free online learning. You can see here many websites, and it's many websites. If you just mm, look at these websites, you can find some of them that need a little money to pay, but don't think about them. Just you can find some platforms that are free, or at least you can use the free style of the website. For example, Coursera, you can use most of the courses free, and just for example, let me show you. Okay. Mhm. If I want full course without any certificate, it's free. But if I want a certificate, I should pay $50. Okay, don't think about that. If I want to pass a course here, I will choose this second choice, because it's better. It's free, and in some of the high level job positions, you need to show the certificate at first. But as I know, in Uganda and most of the East African countries, you don't need to show your official certificate at the first step. It's not necessary. It's necessary to show your skills, your abilities. So you can use this kind of websites free. They are absolutely free, and you can use them. And also, let me show you, for example, in YouTube, you just need to search the skill that you want to learn. Here you can see the video of our last webinar. It was my webinar about education. You can find it in YouTube, and I was telling you about the skills that you want. For example, you want to know programming for beginners, programming C++. If you search something here, you will find uh, many free YouTube channels here. Why they provide some kind of free videos for you? It's not free because they can earn money, but not directly from you, from the advertisements and something like that. So it's a win-win situation. So it's good for both of the sides. So you can find everything, every skills that you need. For example, you want to work um, in a farm. Okay, you can go and visit some farms. Maybe some of them the owners are from foreign countries, and you can ask them, okay, sir, which kind of skills do you need? Which kind of skills? For example, you shouldn't just think about the first step skills. For example, the person as a security. Okay, it's easy for everyone. You just need a gun and you should stand up and be a security man. Okay, it's easy for everyone. But you can ask them about some high level jobs. For example, planning for the farm and maybe change some kind of plants and change the situation for farming to improve the efficiency. You can also here, for example, let me search corn agriculture technology, for example, or corn agriculture. It's very common here, you know. But also you can find many courses here, and they can improve sometimes for 5 times or 4 times or 5 times the efficiency of a farm. So if you learn this ability, it's very useful for you for finding a job. You can go to a farm and speak with the owner, and when you pass this kind of courses, for example 10 hours or 50 hours course in agriculture, then you will speak with the owners of the farms in a high level position, because you are not a simple worker, simple labor. No, you know some techniques, you know some skills, and you can give them some proposal to improve the efficiency of the land of the for example the farm, and it make you to earn more money. And after that you can pay the money that you earn to learn more abilities, more skills, and maybe you can start your job, and then your profit will increase. And that's the way that is accessible for everyone. It's accessible for everyone, also in a poor family, because you can provide also for yourself an internet access with a reasonable price. I know that because I was living in Kampala for 1 month, and when I was alone, and um, I spoke with some neighbors to share our internet with together, and then the price decreased to a reasonable price. So don't think about everything isn't money. You need to think about the situations. You need to think to make the profitable situations for yourself. Okay, it's just some kind of examples. I don't know what do you want to do, what kind of skills you need to improve your salary. But I recommend you to look at this website too. It's Facebook. Anyone in Uganda like to use Facebook as an entertainment, but here you can find jobs on Facebook. It's very easy. If you search it, it's a part of Facebook. Facebook.com jobs. It's accessible for anyone that have a let me here facebook.com jobs. It's accessible for everyone. You can sign in on Facebook, and then you can open this page, and here location, for example, Kampala. Okay, Kampala in Uganda, and the radius of the area that I wanted to find a job, for example, 50 kilometers. And here job type and categories. For example, you like to do some jobs, for example, in computer and data. Okay, here you can see the different jobs, but it's not easy to apply, and at the first step you cannot um, get a job, because maybe many people are trying to have this job, and the people who is the owner of this business want to have the best worker, the best person. So you need to show your ability. How? With your skills. For example, here is web content writer. Okay, I can look to other for example, social media specialist. Anyone will go and say, okay, I'm a social media specialist, but they don't trust you at first step easily. You need to improve your skills in social media activities. How? With YouTube. It's easy. You need to search and find many courses, many videos, some channels. They are providing free videos for every skills that you want. Then you can apply for this kind of jobs. Also, for example, here uh, sports and entertainment and healthcare and farming. Farming is very common here. So let me check farming jobs. uh, okay, we couldn't find any jobs matching your search criteria. Okay, for example, myself, I search education here to know which kind of activities are accessible for myself. And when you visit this website carefully, you can understand which jobs are most wanted, and then you can improve your skills at that way. Okay, it's very necessary, and sometimes it's very local. It depends to the location of your city or your country, and you just need to test it. Just let me tell you some other websites. For example, here it's freelancer.com. Freelancer.com has a part browse jobs, and this kind of jobs don't need to be a local person. Do you need? For example, I'm a programmer, okay? For example, oh, programming. And also you need, for example, English language. Let me search uh, teaching. Here also you can find some people who want, for example, um, an online teacher for English language. I know a person in Uganda, a boy maybe in 25, and his English is very good because he can speak English fluently. But in many countries, many other countries, the people are trying to find a teacher to teach them English language. Let me, maybe I should search English. You can see, for example, here, native English writer needed. And then you can send them a proposal and tell them with how much you can do this job. For example, you can tell them, if I do this work as a project, I want, for example, $50 or $100. Or if I want to do this job as a um, hourly, with a hourly salary, how much should be my salary? And then you can find some jobs, and after doing the job you will earn the money. And also it's not the only website for this kind of activities. For example, you can search best websites for freelancer. Here is 18 best freelance websites to find work in 2020. Okay, you just need to search inside this kind of websites, and you will find, for example, here you can see many websites. One of them is freelancer, and you can find many other websites. After searching, you will find the best way for your skills and for your knowledge and to find the job. It's what the people in India did, and you can see nowadays. If you want to search, for example, let me search something. For example, best websites for freelancer. Look at the suggestions. The first one is best websites for freelancers in India. Why? Because many people are searching these words in India because they know this way. They are trying to learn many skills. They improve their skills, maybe their IT skills and also their writing English skills. And now they are searching for the jobs, international jobs. They are living in India, but some of them are working in US. And it's very, very usual. And it's also easy for the people in Uganda. Okay. Okay, could you see my screen well? Because now I'm watching your uh, comments. Let me ask my friend Mohammed Shekari. Mohammed, are you online? Um, okay, Mohammed, I want to ask you if it's okay with you to tell us. Okay, Mohammed told me the screen sharing has a little delay. Okay, I hope uh, now you can watch me at the same time. I don't know, is it okay or it's with a delay? But I should tell you the video will be okay because the video originally is recording with my laptop. Um, Mohammed, do you hear me? Okay. Do you have a microphone? So I changed your rule. Now you can share your screen and we can have your voice. I want to ask you to tell us some other websites like Freelancer and also something more about this kind of websites because I know you had a good background and good experiences in this kind of websites.
Hi everybody, do you hear me?
Yes, yes.
So thanks. I share my screen and maybe I can share some freelancing website.
Uh-huh.
It's okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Please let me close my WhatsApp. Okay. If you search some terms like designing freelancing website, you find some website like Fiverr. It's here, and Upwork. It's a great website, and I think 99 Designs is a very good website for designers. 99designs.com. You can log in this website and look the jobs and some project that you can do that. For example, in Fiverr, you can do project translation like um writing and social media, copywriting and other things. Maybe digital marketing, video making, music making, graphic design, logo design, and some other things. Uh, Also, you can find some works like the other design types in 99 designs, and you can do that if you have that skills. Okay, and another website. Please let me copy this address in your chat box. Also, I think that domain maybe is for Canada, and it's because my VPN connected to this country. But you search 99 designs, and I think maybe 99designs.com is okay. Another website was Upwork.com. I write it here. I mean, which website do you say? Freelancer.com and which one?
I just searched and I didn't. I forgot what did I say. But Upwork is I think it's a good website for this kind of activities. And also I searched 99 Designs and 99designs.com
Mm-hmm.
is available here.
Okay. And another website I can introduce to you is freelancer.com. It's the biggest website in freelancing all over the world, and you can find some project and jobs in the upper menu. Show you some works like design website, like the I don't know, programming and other things. Maybe you can do that. For example, I can find online jobs that's not dependent on your location. You can do that all over the world and online jobs, and search that keyword. Maybe I don't know. I search website design and find some company or people need to do that to do this works. If you can do that, for example, WordPress website, search functionality design and template tweaks, maybe you can do that. But or website design for WordPress with WordPress, for example, you can do that all about $400. It's a great, I think it's great bidding for this, and maybe you can get this project and do that. I think you can learn website designing with WordPress about 4 hours or 5 hours, and with practicing about 2 weeks, you can be a professional people, a professional person in website designing with WordPress. It's a great way to get money from people or companies and all over the world, and do website designing for their needed. Okay, Amir is okay, or I you need
Okay.
I say some other things.
And thanks, my brother. Thanks. Okay. Thanks,
You're welcome.
my dear friend Mohammed. And I want to conclude my speech with two words. The first one is learning online. If you want to learn something, you don't need to go to university, because you can say, okay, I don't have money to go to university. Okay, I know, but you don't need money. You can use YouTube, Coursera, and this kind of websites. They are accessible for you to improve your skills. Okay, so if you need to improve your skills, it's accessible for you, it's free for anyone. It's the first step. And second step, when you, for example, you learned, for example, website designing, for example, programming, for example, any skills, then
I mean, I wrote two websites about
uh-huh.
digital marketing. It's for free, absolutely free, and friends can use these websites to improve their digital marketing skills. And digital marketing is trend all over the world.
Yes, yes, thanks. So for the first step, you need these online courses, and then you need some websites like Freelancer and other websites that Mohammed said, to find a place that need a business that need your ability. So they will do that job and earn money. So that's the way, and it can work very better than the simple ways and the old ways that you try to find a job. For example, many people in East African countries, for example, if he's a young boy, he say, okay, I can find some fruits and go to the markets and sell them. Okay, it's good, but it's not so profitable, because anyone can do this kind of jobs. Or some people try to help a driver. For example, some people try to buy a motorbike and work as a boda boda in Uganda, or help a matato in Kenya. Okay, it's not bad, but as you know, the salary isn't good. It's not so much a high level income, but you can think about many different job positions, and you can think about all of them, and don't put some limitation for yourself. You have access to all of online courses, online websites for learning skills, and then there are many websites for find job positions, online job positions. For example, you can work for a company that is located in London, and the salary is very better than the old ways and simple ways of earning money. Thanks, anyone, and I want to finish my speech now. And the video is recorded and will publish on our YouTube channel. If you have any question, you can write, and also uh, if there are some people who want to pass a special course of website designing by my friend Mohammed Shekari, I will ask Osman to announce. And at first we should know how many people want to pass this course, because Mohammed told me he can teach this skill just in 4 hours. 4 hours. It's excellent, because if you start it today, then tomorrow you can start to practice, and after 2 weeks, okay, then you are another person, because you have a new ability, a new skill. And that's the way that you can improve your income level, and that's the way that the people in India passed, as I told you before. Okay, God bless you, and assalamu alaikum.